1 second, y'all. That's why. Y'all, we had went live on Twitter. We did not go live on YouTube because we got to press the freaking go live button. Ain't that something? Let me make sure we're good on YouTube right quick. 1 second. Now we're live. How crazy is that? Now we're live, y'all. Your boy Woke is here. What's good, people? Your boy Woke did not hit the go live button in OBS. Oh my goodness, man. We was 10 minutes into the show cooking already, man. My YouTube folks, man, what's going on with y'all? This is your boy Woke, aka the Woke Sports Fan. Please say the Sports Fan. Man, we got into the cook for a little bit, y'all, and we forgot to hit the go live button. God damn it. Look at that. But y'all on Twitter, man, what's going on? Yeah, we can continue the show though. We ain't said too much. Just to reiterate, folks on YouTube, man, pretty much Triple H has pretty much been going on a media tour this Mania week. He's getting inducted to the Hall of Fame. And he is having an issue with the fan base because fans are using their brains. Fans are out here actually, I don't know, thinking for themselves, and he doesn't like it. What I've been discussing, what I just previously said, fans, i.e. critics, you can call them that, any fan that's investing money, and especially how much time these shows take in our lives, 3 hours sometimes for SmackDown, for a bad product right now, 2 hours. Anybody's gonna be critical of that. And that's totally fair. You can't be upset with that. Nobody being critical of a product that they're investing hotel costs into, plane tickets, expensive ass shows, car rentals, expensive food, merchandise. You know what I'm saying? Just overall, anything the company's doing, meet and greets, Peacock subscription, Netflix subscription. There's so much fans are investing. Like I just said, the main thing people are investing is their time. You have to now allow people to have a feedback, be able to give feedback on this. You can't sit there and be mad at fans for being critical that the thing that they're investing their money, their hard-earned money into, isn't giving them what they want. Entertainment is meant to take people away from their problems and to bring joy to their lives. If you're not bringing joy to their lives by watching the product that you're putting on, people can give their feedback. People can say something about it, Triple H. You don't just have sheep. We aren't robots. We aren't brainless zombies. So guess what? People are allowed to say this. People are allowed to, I don't know, have an opinion. Now, this interview with Peter Rosenberg was pretty eye-opening. The first part of it was really Triple H talking about his journey in WWE, right? Which was cool to hear. Like he talked about his perspective on things, how he was doing things, how he got into the business. And I respect Triple H from the aspect of he legit was a pros pro. You can't take that away from Triple H. Triple H is a pros pro, obviously a legend in the game, very, very knowledgeable, very smart about the ins and outs of the business. So I liked hearing that part of the interview. And if you want to go listen to the whole interview yourself, Peter Rosenberg, Triple H, jump to about the 35-minute mark. That's when he started getting into the good stuff, right? And he dived into how Cena turned heel and how it was only a couple people that knew that, which is cool. He talked about how, you know, when Cena turned heel, the type of experience it was producing the show, but also still being a fan in that moment. And he talked about how hard it is to produce the show and also be a fan. So that was pretty interesting. Produce the show, being a fan of the show. Like, that's pretty cool. Like he said, it's a fine balance where he can't tell certain people certain things only Cody, Cena, and Rock knew, for instance. Him and 2 other people backstage knew. But the whole rest of the company was unaware of that. So he said, I have to put myself in the position of fans when I'm thinking of things. I have to think of things and like, damn, will the fans love this? Will they hate this? So that was cool to see from Triple H. That was cool to hear, rather. So I get his standpoint of he has to put himself in the seat of fans to understand what good and what is bad. But I don't get, he's followed that up, and that's the controversial part we were just discussing in a bit earlier, is that he is now mad that fans are being critics. I think any fan of anything is gonna be a critic also. Just like if you're a fan of music, your favorite artist, you look and you support them. Rather, you hear to support their music or whatever, and then in the same breath, after you hear the album, you're like, oh my gosh, this album was great. This album was good. I love this album. This album helped my life. You saying something is good is also a form of criticism. Rather, it's a form of feedback. You can't just take the good without the bad, Triple H. He's saying he wants people to just be fans. Stop trying to be a critic. Stop trying to write a 1-page essay of how the show is. But as you're watching something, as you're consuming any form of entertainment, you're gonna be prejudging or making judgments about how good this form of entertainment is. So for him to sit there and try to say, oh, well, the fans are being overly critical, the fans are thinking too deep into it, like that's nonsense, because you can't think like that. You can't operate like that, because these fans are investing their time and money into something. Once you invest time and money into something, it definitely has a different level of merit into the things that you could say. Like, hell yeah, I'm gonna give my feedback about this thing I bought from Amazon. I spent my money. Imagine a seller of a product saying you can't give feedback. Just enjoy the product. Don't say that. Just be a fan of the product and that's it. These greedy corporations will literally be giving us nothing. They will be giving us the worst product possible for the lowest cost. Think about that, y'all. As consumers, big corporations already give us the worst product they can give us that's still passable at the cheapest costs. They already do that, y'all. What is the only thing literally protecting fans in that example that I just gave? Is we give our feedback, we leave reviews, we tell other people this sucks. We're critics. Because fan is short for fanatic. A fanatic accepts anything. I don't want to be a fan of anything. For one, that's kind of idol worship. I don't get into that. Anything that I spend time doing, I'm gonna be critical of, because I'm investing my time. My time is the most important thing we got on this earth. Every minute, every second that passes is another second or minute to death. So if I'm investing these valuable moments in my life into something that you're producing, hell yeah, I'm gonna be critical. Hell yeah, I'm gonna give my opinion. Hell yeah, I'm gonna let it be known if I feel some type of way. Because you expect for me to invest in you with my wallet, right? You expect me to invest back into your company. So if you want me to invest my time into something and in turn invest my money into you, I think I should have a say-so on that, right? Right. What's going on, Polaris Max? How you doing, man? Yeah, man, exactly, bro. Exactly. It's ridiculous to expect that fans just shut up and just take it. Pause. It's out of control. That's not fair to anybody. Who would want to just be in a one-sided relationship like that? Who wants to just sit there and just, Who cares? Just do what we say. That's boring. So he's want us to just accept anything. Triple H wants to be able to just book whatever the hell he comes up with in his mind, and then just love it. Just love it. Earlier in the week, Triple H had an interview. I forgot the content creator he was with, but he pretty much said that the IWC, the internet fans, they're not real. To me, that is super, super hypocritical. When just last year, it was the IWC that actually created the We Want Cody movement. The We Want Cody movement started as a online thing from the viewer. Because the fans in the stadium, the fans in the arena, when Rock turned heel and he was doing that square off with freaking Cody Rhodes, you know, I mean, not with Cody. When The Rock was doing the stare down with Roman, they were going crazy. They finally got Rock and Roman. The goddamn fans in the crowd, they were just excited to see Rock and Roman in the ring. The Rock is here. Roman is here. We're going to get the match. Cody over there sad on the ramp, going to the back. It was the IWC that said, hold the hell on. We want Cody. Triple H don't get this, y'all. And salute to everybody in the building. I'm going to definitely get to your comments. You got to realize this when it comes to a live crowd, right? The live crowd paid to be there. They really don't want to boo. They want to enjoy the show and pop at as much stuff as possible. Anything that's fun, they want to enjoy and have a great time. I'm going to tell y'all the story. The Raw last year on Road to WrestleMania, they came to Houston. I'm from Houston. I live in Houston. They came here. I was like, man, I'm kind of critical of Jey Uso. I ain't really feeling him on TV too much. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go buy this ticket. Whoever come out, I'm going to try to have the best time as I can have, right? I was just there trying to enjoy the show. The people that got the biggest pops that night, one was Jey Uso. When Jey Uso came out, me not even necessarily being a fan, being critical, not hating the guy, but I wasn't that big of a fan. His intro hit, when I say the whole arena was jumping, doing the yeet, it was lit. It was amazing. It was fun as hell because you're in the crowd. You're in the crowd. You don't get to do much in the crowd, but sit there and watch. You get to make cheers and stuff. But that's probably the most interactive fan thing you can do is the yeet wave. That's why everybody loves it. It gives you something to do in the crowd. You're not just sitting there. You get to dance. You get to get up. You get to move. That's why people love Jey intro. You get to get up and move in the crowd. You paid to be there. So at that moment, I was like, man, I'm going to support Jey Uso. This was lit, bro. I had a great time in the crowd. Well, guess what, y'all? I went back home the next week, watched the show. Jey Uso comes out. I'm trying to be like, oh, yeah, I remember this. This was lit, bro. I remember it. And then the bell rang. Now I was like, oh, damn, this dude sucks. This dude is not good. And the longer the show got away from that time I went, the less I cared about his intro. The less hype, I got when he came out. To the point, I don't care about his intro no more. It's actually annoying to watch at home, him coming out to a 20-minute intro. He gets in the ring, then he do the little, hey, run it back, we're gonna run it back. No, bro, I don't want to see you run this intro back, dude. Be a better wrestler. And that's not me hating Jey. But my problem is, Triple H, everything is not based off the live crowd reaction. You're going off people that paid to be there to have a good time. If anything, the person sitting at home that's not caught up in their emotions, caught up around other 10,000 plus people going crazy to influence them, that's drunk, that's paid to be there, That's a more genuine reaction than a crowd. You know what I'm saying? So for him to talk about the IWC or the internet fans, it's more people at home than people are in the stadium. I hope he knows that. It's more TV viewers. It's more people on X, Reddit, than in that live crowd. The live crowd may be 10 to 15,000 in a night. Yet it's millions around the world that are watching. So to sit there and pretty much say the internet fans, the fans that aren't there, let them tell it the show is bad. Well, sometimes the show is bad, dude. Yeah, and sometimes the IWC, as fickle, as messy as everybody is on it, is 1,000,000,000% right. So to diminish your consumer base like that, I hate it, bro. You never diminish your fan base like that, bro. Without us, you don't make nothing. Without us, WWE is nothing. Are the fans perfect? Of course not. But you don't throw us under the bus because you're frustrated. Get better. How about that? Because when it was going great and we were kissing your ass, Triple H, oh, you love the fans. Oh, the fans, I love them. The internet, I love it. When it turned for your good and you got Cody in the main event like you truly wanted, you didn't want Roman and Rock. You wanted Cody in there. But when the fans co-opted what you felt and did the We Want Cody movement, you were cool with that. You loved the fans then. When we were talking about how bad Vince was and how good you are, you loved the fans. You loved the IWC. But now this lackluster WrestleMania 41 build, now you hate the fans. Now the fans don't know what they're talking about. Now the fans need to be mindless zombies and be sheep and not think. But when we were thinking last year and it helped you out, we were great though, right? That's called hypocrisy, Triple H. That's not a world that I live in. Let me check these chat, man. Polaris Max, imagine getting a raw burger and told to eat it. That's what I'm saying, bro. Ain't nobody gonna just sit up there and take anything. With all these other forms of entertainment out here in 2025, bro. We're grown people. We got money. We can go on vacation. We can go spend time with our families. We could go play video games, bro. We could go do anything. Go watch a different show. We could go do anything, bro. Go to the gym, read a book. We got more positive stuff to be doing. We should be reading books. We should be reading our scriptures. We should be working out, eating healthy, taking walks. Who cares about media, TV, right? But yet we are still here investing time and money into this, yet you talk about us. That's crazy. Devin O, what's going on, Devin O? He said that, bro, that Logan Paul finisher is dope. The pulverizer. Hey, shout out to Logan Paul. I don't necessarily like Logan Paul, but his finisher is hard. It's tough, bro. That pulverizer is crazy. What's going on? Smooth Realism, my brother. What's going on? He said, yeah, I don't exist. It's the Matrix. That's crazy, right? I guess we're not real to Triple H. Sorry, I ate a little dinner, man. Get some water right quick. I don't get it, bro. It's crazy. Polaris Max, Divas deserve a chance. Cody, yes movement. Exactly, bro. That started off the internet, man. These are people, and think about it too, y'all. What is the internet? What is an internet fan? Internet fan is just a fan who can't go to the show right now. Just like I'm part of the IWC, or I'm an internet fan right now because the show isn't in Houston. When the show comes to Houston, I'll be in the crowd now. So now if you come to my city, I matter. But when you leave my city, I don't matter. It's all for convenience, bro. The same people that are investing time into watching, tweeting about the show, talking about wrestling, are the same ones that'll be in a live crowd when you come to their city. Maybe you shouldn't crap on the fans that'll be in person too. You know, just make, to me, that makes sense. You shouldn't crap on us that'll actually be in the crowd, you know. It's crazy. And then Polaris Max says, But yeah, to your point too, though, bro. Like the Yes Movement fans, internet fans, and see, I guess Triple H's issue is the internet is one thing, but if it transfers to the live crowd, then that's another. Well, guess what? Like I said, live crowds have to be very, very bought in, because you paid money to be there. So to be there and force something like that, it has to be something pretty ridiculous. So that's why the internet fan, the fan at home, is a lot more level-headed. You're not caught up in the feelings of being there. You're not caught up in the emotions of being there. You're not influenced by others. You're just you enjoying the product, and you're giving how you feel about it. The Divas deserve a chance. Exactly, bro. Like, yeah. And said also, if the internet doesn't exist, what was I Show Speed doing in the Rumble? Bro, it's so much hypocrisy with Triple H. The internet don't exist. The IWC don't exist. Who cares about the fan online? Yet you got Logan Paul and I Show Speed, Kai Cenat showing up. You know, like, come on, bro. You're literally catering to them. That's crazy to me. And Devin O says, you wouldn't catch me wearing a Yeet shirt. I'm a grown man. Exactly, bro. Like, that's another part of it too, right? Triple H and Nick Khan had an interview earlier in this week, and they said they try to make programming for families so everybody in the family can enjoy it. I don't have any problem with that, and I understand that. You want to try to make your product as widely consumable and available for everybody. With that being said, y'all, kids programming and adult programming is night and day. And it doesn't have to be. But if you need to lean one way or the other, I would lean towards the people that actually go to work and actually make money, i.e. the adults. Kids will stare at the TV screen, laugh, play, and get excited. But they will not give you money. The adults will give you money. If the kids want to go, but the adults don't, you have no live crowd there. You see how that works, Triple H? So if you're booking stuff for kids, and if you're booking stuff so adults have to turn their brains off, you're already losing. Because that one thing about being an adult that's funny, Triple H, we can go do anything else besides tune into your product. And that's why so many fans left WWE. Because see, when I was a kid, I just watched. I watched and watched, and I loved it. Guess what? Guess what else too happened when I was a kid? I didn't go to live shows. I didn't buy pay-per-views. My mom wasn't finna buy that for me. So I loved the sport and I supported it with my time and viewership, but I didn't buy merch. I would buy a little Walmart championship belt for $20 if I could, for a little present. I would buy the video game, $50, $60 once a year. But I wasn't going to shows. I wasn't going to Manias. I wasn't going to PLEs. I wasn't buying merch like that. That's adults. So it's good you do it for the kids, but guess what? Kids and what they want is simple. You can always take care of what the kids want. Put some flips in it. Put some pops in it. Make people look cool. That's it. We're not looking at the detailed, intricate, goddamn elements of a storyline. That's the adults. That's how you keep the adults involved. Because the adults' hobbies and their passions get transferred to their children, Triple H. This is how kids grow up loving a sports team because their dad was a fan of that team. That's how it should work. You don't abandon the adult for the kid. The kid will grow up and forget about this. But the adult, if they love it, will make their whole family love it. Will pass that down. That's how you do it, bro. Hey, if you're in the building, man, y'all hit the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Show love to your boy. Drop super chats. Drop chats at all. I'll read them all. Love y'all. So appreciate everybody being up in here with me tonight. Let's check the chat out some more, man. What's going on, Clay Mitchell? Clay Mitchell says Bianca better become a 4-time women's world champion, heavyweight champion, and 5-0 at WrestleMania 41. Man, I hope and pray she does win. I would love that. I feel like Bianca has a lot of big matches ahead, but I don't know, man. I'm a little nervous, Clay. Be real with you. He said Devon Deadly too. What's going on, Devon? He says Triple H is scared of honest criticism. It's quite clear he is. He's super sensitive right now, y'all. There's no reason to be that sensitive, bro. One moment when we kissing your ass, you love us, and next second you hate us if we're critical. It don't work like that, bro. And Polaris Max, Kofi Mania, this bro, Max, bro. It's so many examples we could point to. Like the fans on the internet are greater than the fans in person. We are the lifeblood of the company. The consumer is the lifeblood of any product. If we don't support the product dies. So to say we don't matter, what if we turned around and said, you know what? For the whole year 2025, we don't want to support WWE. And then what do? Oh crap, we gotta figure it out. We gotta cater to the fans. We gotta give them what they want. But you just said we don't matter though. So what if everybody on social media stopped talking about WWE? All that engagement, all that interaction went away. Whoa, he would be pissed off. He would be scared. Whoa, people aren't talking about us no more. Well, you said not to be critics. Why would a sheep give their opinion online? Sheep's just mad and bad or whatever the hell sound sheep make. They don't tweet. Sheeps don't tweet. Sheeps don't give an opinion. Sheeps just show up, watch, and go back to eating grass or whatever the hell they do. We don't need to interact and give you engagement and make content and buy merch and sales. We'll just turn the TV on, watch it, and go back to living life. Would you like that better? Of course you wouldn't like that. You want merch. You want so much of the other stuff, but you're not willing to acknowledge our opinion matters too. That's hypocrisy. Yeah, and then Smooth Realism. My brother says Smarks are showing up to arenas and accepting any trash. The IWC is guilty too, though. Lots of tribalism that warps truth. Yeah, the IWC, like I said, the internet wrestling community is not perfect. No fan base is perfect. We all know fans can be toxic, and that's a part of it, though. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of smarks showing up to the arena. They're just happy to be there, bro, and they accept anything. Smooth realism again, like Cross being considered objectively bad is IWC regurgitation. He's such gold, but booked like crap. I like Karrion Kross. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I like Cross finisher. I think Cross he has the presence of somebody that's legit to me as a solo star. So I think Cross could be good. They just gotta book him better. To your point, bro. Devon Deadly back, B-Fab, Katana Chance, Caden Carter, underrated low-key. They deserve better. They do. They really do, man. There's so many people that could get pushes and be in better spots right now. And then Smooth Realism again says both demographics can be catered to. Wrestling does as well as a variety show with, different flavors. It's a balance. I agree with you there. It definitely can be catered to both. It's a 3-hour show. You should be able to hit everybody, every demographic up in there. You remember SmackDown vs. Raw PS2, bro? That was the game. That was the game. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, by the way. I appreciate the love and support. Show love to the channel, man. We appreciate all the love and support. So yeah. Thank y'all again for that support. But yeah, man, continuing on, y'all. I get frustrated constantly seeing disrespect to the paying customer. I am pro customer. I'm pro consumer. I'm never gonna be pro industry. These companies don't give a damn about us, bro. Devon Deadly 2 says the adult fan base is way different than the kid fan base. Jey Uso is not that popular towards an adult audience like that. That's another thing. I'm happy you brought up Jey Uso. Later on in the interview with Peter Rosenberg, Triple H talks about Jey Uso specifically. Peter Rosenberg pretty much asked Triple H, so how do you feel about Jey Uso? Do you feel like why do you feel like this is his chance in this moment, in his time right now? Triple H goes on to say, for one, he lies. This is what he says. For one, he lies. He says, Jey Uso is athletic. That's a lie. Like, start the statement off with a lie. That's crazy to me. Triple H came out the gate line on Jey Uso. He said he's athletic. He's not a good athlete whatsoever. Okay, first and foremost. Next, he then goes on to say, well, Jey Uso, you know, he's not the most technical. He's not the most grasp a heavy person. Again, that's an understatement. Jay is horrible in those departments. That's the problem right there. Right? It ain't that he's not great. It's that he is not. He's bad. That's the real problem. Continuing on, he goes on to say, well, Jey Uso in the Bloodline story got the fans behind him because he was a linchpin in the story. Two parts of that. One, yes, that is true. The Bloodline story did bring Jay a lot of good fan appreciation, brought him a lot of goodwill from fans. Sure. Two, that kind of also shows why Jay is here, because of his bloodline. You see how that works? We know why Jay's in this spot. It's because who he's related to. But he goes on to say Jay has a charisma to him. He has a way about him. And when he comes out, the fans are just going crazy at his entrance. They're eating up everything he does. But I just explained to y'all why fans eat up his entrance in person. It gives you something to do and get up and move as a fan. I love the entrance in person. Yeah, I don't want Jay to win at WrestleMania. I hate the entrance at home, but in person, I love it. So having a great entrance and the fans loving it in an arena is not meaning you should be given the World Heavyweight title. I don't see Jey Uso as super charismatic to me. I've been around charismatic people. People say I'm charismatic. I've seen wrestlers that were charismatic. I've seen real athletes with real riz out here. Jay to me doesn't have that. Triple H, the real reason you're pushing Jay is because he's related to Rock and Roman. He got the blood. He got the bloodline. Man, because he sells a lot of merch, dude. Stop trying to piss on our head till it's just raining. Come on, man. Like, what fans are really behind Jay? Of course, it's a lot of fan base. I guess there's a lot of dudes that like Jay, sure. Men that like Jay. But it's mostly children. And if you're really online, it's a lot of women that think he's attractive and think the family is attractive. That's really what the Jay fan base is. And it's a lot of dudes that are like, you know, he deserves it. It's not people saying he's good. It's not people saying he's excellent. It's nobody saying he's going to have a good title reign. No one's even thinking about Jay's title reign. No one's thinking about the next 2 months of Raw if he wins. Because they don't think of Jey Uso as a wrestler. They look at Jay as entertainment. The pinnacle of Jey Uso's championship reign will be the night after Mania on Raw in the celebration. That'll be the pinnacle. That'll be the peak of his whole reign right there. That's all they in it for. They're in it for that post-Mania celebration in the ring. They're in it for that first Raw after Mania celebration with the Yeets. They're gonna probably have an hour-long Yeet session, bro. They're gonna probably be up in there yeeting for an hour. They're gonna probably run the entrance back 10 times the Raw after Mania. They're gonna probably have to tell Jay, stop running it back, bro. Stop running the entrance back, Jay. We gotta move on with the show, bro. Come on, Oos. Stop doing that. We can't run it back for the 12th time, Jay. But that's all Jay title reign gonna be about. That and the merch sales. That's it. They probably got some live ass merch ready for Jay to go. And that's it, y'all. And it's sad. Let me see what the comments talking about, man. If you're in the building, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're on Twitter, go in, come on to YouTube, show your boy Woke some love, subscribe to the channel, like the video. Let's push this out to as many people as we can. All right, reading up a little bit. So, Smooth Realism says, it sounds like Bianca got better on the mic recently, seemed more confident. Yeah, I like Bianca on the mic, for sure. And we'll talk a little bit more about some other matches here, but just before we wrap up with Triple H, you know, we'll definitely get to those other things. This one dude argued with me saying Jay can have a good match. He had one with Seth Rollins, like with Seth Rollins. I hope so, man. Seth can probably have a good match with the Broom. He's that good. Yeah, man, like that's not saying a lot. You had a good match with Seth. Come on, bro. Devin O again says, if you can't have a good match with Seth, that's insane. True. Smooth Realism. John Cena was able to coexist with edgy characters. I think it's fine to throw the PG crowd a bone. One or two PG baby faces won't hurt. Yeah, exactly, man. Keep it balanced for everybody, bro. Give us something. Shasha, what's going on, Shasha? Says, I am part of the internet too. Yes, you are. We all are. And Devin O says, I hate how Zelina is treated, man. Like a beautiful talent, female luchador like her, just taking the L after L. Zelina has gotten a bad rep, bro. She should be getting booked better. Zelina's size can be a detriment, not gonna lie. But I think they should match her up better too, because she can wrestle, you know. And then Smooth Realism says, I know how two of our favorite interests, boxing and wrestling, are doing us dirty. Bro, Smooth Realism, I don't even talk about boxing, bro. Like boxing just isn't boxing pisses me off, bro. Love boxing, but boxing be annoying as hell. You can tell in your voice that it hurts to say this, LOL. I want wrestling to be good too. Yeah, man, we definitely want wrestling to be good. And that's the sucky part. No one is investing all this time and effort into wrestling and this product for us to get a lackluster build like this, man. Even me, guys, I'm not a graps mark. I'm not a guy that over here wants everybody to be super technical. I love John Cena in the ring. I love freaking Goldberg in the ring. I don't have super high standards, but when I'm telling you a Jey Uso getting a push is even beyond my freaking levels of expectations in the ring, that's saying something, man. You don't have nothing in the ring I can care about. You don't have a finisher. You don't have a comeback sequence. The 3 moves Jay does, he doesn't even do them well. At least Cena 5 moves of doom, he did them well. At least Goldberg spearing jackhammer, he did it well. It's nothing like that with Jay. And you know too, I didn't do a video about it, but just talking about it, Gunther, y'all. Did y'all see Gunther's interview with Ariel Helwani? Gunther looks depressed and dejected that he had to wrestle Jey Uso. Why would Gunther, on the level he is, be wrestling Jay? He said, I wanted to wrestle Punk, Rollins, Roman, Cena. But no, he saddled with Jey Uso. And Triple H's mad fans don't want to accept that. In the Rosenberg interview, Triple H says Jay, when given a chance, showed that he truly is a main eventer. How did Jay show he's a main eventer, Triple H, when he's not even in the main event? Triple H doesn't even believe his own words he's saying about Jay. You sit there and say, Yeah, that moniker, main event Jey Uso, he proves it every time he goes out there. Yeah, he didn't get the main event. That's crazy to me, y'all. But that's where we're at, though. Like, if you didn't see my previous live I did on Saturday night, I ran down both cards because both cards are fully revealed to us, right? It's so many matches on this WrestleMania card that simply are not not even WrestleMania matches. The War Raiders and the New Day being on WrestleMania over the Street Profits and DIY is an abomination. That wouldn't even main event a Raw, let alone should be on WrestleMania. The fact the Street Profits, I did a video about it. They're clearly the best tag team right now. Freaking Montez Ford and Dawkins are over with the crowd. They are great wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? They're exciting. They can do great promos. At least put them on the Mania card to be exciting, bro. Like, truly, the Raw tag division for men is horrible. Who cares about the damn War Raiders? The New Day heel turn was epic, but since the heel turn has been trash. None of this makes sense to me, y'all. What you do, you should just combine those titles and have one set of men titles. Do New Day versus the Street Profits. That would have been great. But it's sad though, y'all. This is the product we're getting, and he's mad people ain't just eating that up. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong, fans? Y'all don't want New Day and War Raiders on Mania? Take this. And if you don't, I hate you and you're stupid and you don't exist. That's crazy to me. We got to accept War Raiders and New Day on WrestleMania. And let me say too, I love Chad Gable. Chad Gable deserves better. I love Rey Mysterio. He's a legend. But that match between Grande Americano and Rey Mysterio, they didn't do no really good build for that. They just throwing Chad Gable a bone because they don't have nothing for him. He got fumbled. I was happy Sammy won versus Gunther at Mania, but damn it, if that was Gable, I wouldn't have been mad. Gable deserved better. Gable was fumbled with the whole goddamn why it sucks. That's what I'm gonna call them, the why it sucks. The why it six were horrible. They're all spook and entrance, and that's it. But we're supposed to just eat that up. In the same breath, we got them two matches on there, which I'm not too mad about Ray and Chad. At least if that was like the worst match we got on Mania, I could be okay with it. And if everybody else that's supposed to be on there is on there, I could get it. But then we don't have Chelsea Green even having a match at Mania. So you're disrespecting the women's mid-card titles. I did a video about that. Check it out. Disrespecting the women mid-card titles. Lyra Valkyria is in a tag with Bayley, who she just beat. Why the hell is that occurring? We should be getting Lyra versus Roxanne at Mania. Roxanne and Bayley had beef in the Elimination Chamber. We should be getting either Roxanne, Bayley, or how about this? A triple threat with Lyra, Roxanne, and Bayley for the damn Intercontinental title. They want to make all these random triple threats. How about you give us that one? At least that one would have been good and had some type of history. He's upset people aren't eating that up though. That's so disrespectful. That is so disrespectful to the fans that we gotta just accept it. And if we don't, oh well. If we don't, we're haters. Nah, bro, nobody's hating. We want to be entertained. We want a great product, but no. Let me check the chat, man. If you're in the building, hit the like button for your boy, man. Subscribe to the channel. Drop chats, man. I love reading y'all chats. So let's get back to it. So let's see. My boy Devon Deadly says Zelina's way too talented to be booked bad. Like, she's got a very supportive fan base and personality that most of the women superstars don't have nowadays, mixing anime and WWE. Zelina is very creative, and I get it to her. She cuts a really good promo too, so I would like her to get some better booking. It's sad though, bro. It's sad. So many people literally should be in better spots, and I just don't get it. Shasha says, yeet, I am not minutes 10. I'm not 10 minutes in. I don't know what that means, Shasha. I think I might be reading it wrong. Smooth realism. Jay is good at cutting emotional promos. I think that's his best quality. That's another whole topic, y'all. I didn't drop a video about it. Your boy, I had to take a little break, 'cause I've been posting a whole lot. But Jay and them trying to make him more serious, Monday Night Raw, why was Jay on the table yeeting? You get rid of the yeet merchandise, you get rid of the yeet glasses to only be over here running it back, yeeting all over the place. What's up with that? It's like Jay is just riding the coattails of Jimmy getting sacrificed, and now he think he could just do whatever he want again, and just ride the fan hype. No, bro. Your problem was being a legit threat to Gunther. It wasn't the fans. Like, the fans gonna always cheer for you, bro. You cutting one promo that I think was overrated is not saving this whole feud. Jimmy came in and carried it, and Gunther carried it. And now you're gonna just get back to yeeting and damn being serious, bro? No, man. Come on, y'all. And Devin O says, if he was a rapper, he's like a hype man on stage, like Flavor Flav. Bro, I been making this same argument, bro. Jay is like a hype man. He's a Flavor Flav. That's all he is. He not no serious rapper. He not nobody that's gonna really be up there topping charts. Like, I don't know, bro. Devon Deadly. Ashanti, the Adonis, does that swagger gimmick better than Jey Uso. The whole swagger gimmick, if I really got into the whole fully deconstructing Jey Uso's character, the thing I really don't like about Jey Uso above everything, besides he can't wrestle, overrated promo, yeet, all that, Jey Uso is a culture vulture. Jey Uso appropriates our culture like none other. How he dresses, how he acts, the gear, bro. Like, so much I could say about that topic, bro. I'm gonna do a video about the history of Samoans swagger jacking us. I gotta do it, bro. Cause everything they want Jay to be, Montez Ford is. The swagger, the high flying ability, the athleticism, the riz, all that stuff they want Jay to be and be the culture. Why is Jay the culture? His culture is Samoan, Polynesian. Why is he now the culture representative in WWE when you have Montez Ford right there, who's married to Bianca Belair? How come we can't be our culture? Why is it Jey Uso the representative of our culture? So I'm gonna do a whole video. I might do a series about that, bro. That's so much to say about that. Smooth Realism says that's the problem with the hardcore audience. They think just because they've been on TV for a few years, you deserve gold. No, bro. You got to be worthy of gold. And you actually have to be good. Working hard can only go so far. Exactly. Everybody is not meant to be the top guy. You got to have it. You got to have things about you that take you to that level. Hard work isn't enough all the time. And Shasha says Triple H booking is a problem. Yes. Beast Mode God said Triple H is ruining WWE. Hey, man. When it's going good, we say he's saving it. When it's going bad, he's ruining it. That's how it goes, bro. Step your game up, Triple H. I agree, Beast Mode. And Devin O says, why they don't push someone like Montez Ford? He actually has the ability. Thank you, bro. Montez has the ability. He has the ability, the mic skills, the look to actually be a main eventer, but they don't do anything with him. Yeah, we got Jey Uso. Why is Jey Uso wearing gold teeth? Montez Ford wear gold teeth. But that's Montez Ford culture though. You see what I'm saying? Everything they got Jay doing, Montez should be in that spot. They got Jay with the yeet wave. Montez got the little thing in the crowd. And the fans in Europe was eating it up. Montez gets it. Yet he don't get the push though. Cause he don't got the connection for the protection. Like Jey Uso do. And that's my problem too with Jay, man. He don't got it, yet he got the spot though. And there's people that do got it and they don't got the spot. I don't like that. Polaris Max, how long will it be before Triple H is gonna start booking the show just to piss everyone off like Vince did? Who knows, man? He may start doing it now. He probably is already doing it. Devon Deadly says, I love every aspect of wrestling, storytelling, characters, moveset, and the aesthetic. Yeah, man, wrestling is great, bro. But you gotta deliver to us, man. Polaris Max, open the show, Jey Uso. Literally, bro. Open the show, Jey Uso. A quick fix for Zelina would be to have her manage Andrade again. Andrade, oh my gosh, y'all. Andrade has been fumbled so hard by Triple H. How the hell is Andrade, a top 5 wrestler in the company, put on a great series with freaking Melo? Was a great signing. Yeah, he's been off TV. Like, is he getting blackballed because what happened with him in Charlotte? What's really going on? What's going on, y'all? Somebody come tell me, bro. And Devon Deadly says, Jey Uso is a manufactured mascot, no actual talent for real. Meanwhile, R-Truth, Ashanti, the Samuel, Montez Ford, Trick Williams, and Carmelo are miles ahead of him. And what do all them people you mentioned have over Jey Uso? And what's the one difference between what the people you said and Jey Uso? Those are black men that are great, that are not connected to The Rock and Roman Reigns. That's all it comes down to. It's not a matter of talent with Jay. Jay doesn't have talent like that. Jay ain't that great on the mic. This ain't even about me like deconstructing Jey Uso, y'all. I'm just using Jay as an example. Jay is my muse in this situation. Because Triple H would tell us the IWC doesn't know what we're talking about. Right? But in the same breath, right, Jey Uso, the night Jey Uso botched that damn spear that was a crossbody that Michael Cole called it, he called that spear a crossbody. You can't do a squash match well, bro. You did a crossbody instead of a spear. And then you botched the over the top rope spot. Jay got up embarrassed. And the fans were grilling Jay. If the internet doesn't matter and the internet's wrong, why the week after that you have Jimmy come out? You have Jimmy do the top of the rope spot twice. Once on SmackDown, once on Raw. And then you have Jimmy backstage talking to Jay. And why do you put the botches in the storyline if the IWC doesn't matter? If the IWC doesn't know what they're talking about? Why would you put the botches into Jay's story? Oh, because we know what the hell we're talking about, Triple H. Triple H is a hypocrite. Triple H admitted in the interview with Peter Rosenberg, he reads and sees all that stuff. He reads and sees all the leaks and the rumors. You clearly care what we got to say, Triple H. You clearly want to make sure we're happy. Yet when we disagree, you dismiss us. That's a toxic relationship. That's a toxic relationship. Smooth Realism, back in the chat. Turn both of them heel. They were great together and she helped them. She's a great talker. Yeah, Zelina is a great talker, man. Definitely, bro. Definitely want to turn both of them heel. That'd be great. Says Polaris Max says, I wouldn't mind seeing Zelina as a manager again. Zelina, hey, if she don't got a good spot right now where she can't be in a mid-card title scene, make her a manager. I'm cool with that too. Smooth Realism says the only decent build is Naomi versus Bianca. You know, Naomi and Jade. Yeah, I agree with you though. That was the only one that was good. Yeah, man. Smooth Realism says they are just posers, unfortunately. Bray was my favorite wrestler. Sadly, bro. R.I.P. to Bray, man. Shasha back in the chat says Rhea Ripley, no. And then Devin O says the Bray Wyatt Hill era was some of the best promo, man. You could tell the character was insane, but he was slick spitting sometimes, man. Man, Bray, it's like people like that, bro. When you're good and deserve it, you deserve your push. You deserve your push. I'm not gonna ever be mad at somebody being great getting a push. Even just like right now, y'all. If you've been following the channel, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you like the video, like the live stream, share the live stream, subscribe to the channel, turn the bell icon on because YouTube don't send my notifications out. I did a video about Charlotte Flair, right? Charlotte Flair to me is great. I know many people are tired of Charlotte Flair and they're tired of her being in that top spot so much. But the thing about Charlotte Flair that I can be okay with is I know she's great. So even if she get pushed too much, I'm okay with it because she's great. I know Charlotte Flair, she gonna deliver. She gonna give me a great match. Charlotte Flair, nice on the mic. Even if her character has been the same damn character, she is legit. And I can be okay with her getting a push. Because whoever she's feuding with is gonna be elevated. If she has the belt, it's gonna be elevated. Compared to a guy like, hate to keep bringing him up, Jey Uso, he's not great. So yes, I have a problem with him getting that push. Cause what's the payoff for us with Jey? A yeet celebration? We seen the match 3 times. We just seen the match 2 months ago with him and Gunther. The match ain't gonna be good. Let me guess. They gonna bring blood into the match, right? Let me guess. That's what they gonna do. Jey Uso gonna crash out. Jey gonna make Gunther bleed. Jey gonna get it back in blood. Man, stop it, bro. It's no payoff for him but a yeet celebration. I can't support mediocrity. I'm sorry. It's just frustrating, y'all. Let's see what else the comments talking about. Shasha says yeet no. Polaris Max says please do the video about the culture vultures in WWE. I don't see people talking about it enough. Oh yeah, bro. I'm gonna definitely do that. I'm gonna have to make that a multi-part series, bro. From freaking Umaga trying to be Jamal. Umaga as Jamal. What? You talk about when The Rock was trying to be Rocky Maivia. Lame. Nobody liked him. But as soon as he got with the Nation, he started turning on the swag, acting like the Rocky Johnson side of the family. He got over. When the Usos was wearing face paint and yelling with the tongue out with the sandals and stuff, bro, wasn't nobody messing with them, bro. They had to tap into urban culture, street culture, asylumness, crashing out. We them ones. Start rocking forces. That's when they got over, man. And it's not me hating on their culture. I'm just saying, be you. Be authentic. That's my only thing. Be yourself. That's why when Jay is over here talking about, I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna be serious, Gunther. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Compared to somebody that's also Samoan, Jacob Fatu. Why does everybody love Jacob versus Solo? Jacob acts street and all that, but guess what? Jacob, we know, was in jail and he was about that. So you can still have a rough upbringing and not be black, sure, but that gotta be you though. That gotta be who you are. The Usos are not like that. The Usos were good old boys and Rikishi sons. They wasn't like that. They wasn't like that with like Jacob and them was. And even then with Jacob, I don't want to see him doing too much of it either. Let's not get crazy with Jacob. Like, okay, but you need to tone it down too. Because I don't like Triple H. You're not letting no other brothers tap into their full just culture, they swag. You know what I'm saying? You letting other people do that, but how come we can't do that on the big stage? So by the time Montez Ford get to the main event scene, people gonna probably try to say, "Oh, he dressing like Jay." No, he not dressing like Jay. He dressing like himself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna do that video, Max. I'm gonna do that series, bro. Smooth realism. Definitely, but I'll go a step further and say that Samoans are overrated in wrestling. They either act hood or savage with the same exact moveset. Bro, you trying to turn this live into something crazy, Smooth realism. You saying too much, bro. We can, bro. Look, I'm be honest with y'all. I just want people to be good, bro. That's all. That's my only thing. That's all I want. Be good, bro. I like the Japanese wrestlers. I like the Hispanic factions. I like the Samoan wrestlers. I like everybody. Just be you, bro. But if you get a push, just be good. We joke about Samoan mind control with Triple H. That's the only thing that I don't like about that grouping. It's a lot of mediocrity getting opportunities they don't deserve. Why the hell did Solo Sikoa get 3 title matches with Cody Rhodes the past year? This dude was never good. Like, why is Jay facing Gunther and gonna probably beat Gunther? Gunther gotta lose back-to-back Manias. Like, an Asian wrestler ain't won at WrestleMania in damn near 20 years, bro. And I'm not with the diversity and DI and all that, bro. You know, I'm woke for real. I'm not woke on that fake liberal stuff. You know what I'm saying? But give other people opportunities, bro. Stop just letting it be Samoans. Like, that's crazy, bro. Let the people that are great be great. Let the people that deserve it. Regardless of your color, bro. Be great. Let that be the criteria for getting a push. Be great, you get a push. But all this Samoan nepotism, bloodline nepotism, that shit is exhausting. And yeah, like you said, Umaga was good. I just didn't like them trying to cosplay Umaga as Jamal, some black dude from the hood. Umaga was not even black, bro. That was annoying. And Bray was the GOAT. Fiend 2019 was better than anything going on right now. Man, Fiend was something else, bro. Fiend was great. Sasha, Yeet, no. Devin, no. Who do you think they're gonna bring in for Randy's match? Man, I just hope and pray it's not Solo. I hope and pray it's not Solo, bro. If it's Solo, that's another match that should not be on Mania. And I know that's not the plan because KO got hurt, but they got to do something about that, bro. Randy, shit. If it was Randy, if it was up to me, bro. If it was up to me, if I had to book who Randy gonna face right now, bro. Man, put Randy in a match with Andrade and Melo, triple threat. God damn it. Do it right now. Give me that. Give me that. They all on SmackDown. Andrade and Melo should be on the Mania card. All the hard work they've done this year, they should be on the Mania card. Let Randy be on the card still, bro. Sami Zayn not even on this card, dog. All the work Sammy been doing, he not on the card, but Jay about to go face. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop talking about Jay. I'm sorry. It doesn't make sense, man. Like, just give me the Randy triple threat. They really should have just pivoted to Drew. I'm sorry. Drew and Priest is gonna be a good match, But Drew and Priest also was not a match we needed. Because Drew McIntyre, in my opinion, is a top 4 man or men's wrestler right now. Cody, Punk, Roman, and Drew. Drew is 4th to me. He's like a perfect wrestler right now. He deserves better than Priest. Priest tries, and Priest is nice in the ring, but Priest don't got it. Priest is like an upper mid-carder, bottom main eventer. He's like a gatekeeper. They should have really just allowed Drew to go and write Priest off TV with a fake injury. Because we just seen 2 weeks ago, Drew came out, interrupted Randy and Cody, right? You could have ran Drew and Randy at Mania. Had a whole promo or had a whole thing for a couple weeks there. Have Priest come out to cost Priest. Have Priest come out to cost Drew, at Mania. Something like that. But they should have just pivoted to Randy and Drew. That would have been up there. You write Priest off, have him come back, crash the party, cost Drew, and that sets up a post-Mania feud with them. That's what I would have done. But since we're here, give me Randy, Andrade, Melo, and just a hoop session. It ain't gonna be no build. It ain't gonna be no stipulation. Just give me a hoop session now with Randy. Give him something that he deserves. It's gonna be Randy 20th Mania, I believe. Yeah, man. So that's the damn that's how I feel about Randy, bro. Let me think too. Getting to more comments. If you're in the building, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me tonight. Hoping y'all like the show. Let's get to some more, man. We're talking about Randy. Bray Wyatt was one of the best storytellers in wrestling in the modern era. May he rest in peace. Yes, man. RP to Bray. Definitely, man. A legend. And it upsets me when I see people put so much effort into their character. The in-ring good. When it's like these wrestlers, how are you not a good wrestler in the ring, you know? All you gotta do is wrestle. How do you have a bad finisher? Go make a good one, you know? Yeah, Charlotte, she's one of the best in the ring. Devon Deadly says, you think Paige washed up skill-wise? I ain't been watching too much Soraya Paige, you know. I haven't been keeping up with her, so I can't say if she really washed. I'm not gonna just say yay or nay to that. I gotta go tap back into her work. But a lot of people were excited about her potentially coming back, so I'm not gonna be mad. She looked good, and give her that. Bianca, some more jobbers. Yes, bro. Smooth realism. Yes, indeed, bro. It's just frustrating, y'all. It's very, 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 very frustrating. Just to be here. You got a product out here that you want to support. You got a product out here that you do support. Yet in the same breath, you got the damn person that is making that product saying that you don't care, or pretty much you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Okay, if I don't know what I'm talking about, how about I stop supporting the product? That'd be great. How about we stop supporting the product? Because there's a lot that could be said about if these damn this damn card actually deserves any type of support after what we've been seeing. Yeah, man. So like right now, I don't want to rehash my thoughts on all the WrestleMania card, because I've done that in the previous live stream that I did. But it's just so much things about this card that wasn't good, man. And for him to just get on here and blast the fans, I'll never support that. I'll never support that, bro. Because right now, we are at Wednesday of WrestleMania week. Just be honest. Does it feel like Mania week to y'all? Just be honest. To me, it don't feel like Mania week. I had so much planned thinking about Mania week, but I'll be honest with y'all. The vibes are not vibing. The vibes ain't that high right now. Like, I think I'm excited for it. It's some matches I want to see. But a lot of it is like, oh my gosh. The men's triple threat match, that was put together sloppy. Jay Gunther, who cares? Jay shouldn't even be there. New Day and War Raiders, oh my gosh. Salute to Ray and Chad Gable, but that's not that great of a match and build. Charlotte Tiffy was dead till a week ago. Jade Naomi's the greatest build they had. You know, I love Jade, so I'm gonna look forward to that one. I look forward to the Charlotte and Tiffy because I think the match is gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? But it's so much on here that I'm just like, damn, bro, what are we getting? The women's triple threat, I think it's gonna be good. The build was crap. Cena Cody, I think, was the second best build behind Jade Naomi, but guess what? Cena, my GOAT, his ass didn't show up the whole build. He showed up 3 times, y'all. Then we got one more time coming up on SmackDown on Friday. So that build was supposed to be the legendary build, but Cena showed up 3 times. And I tapped into it a little bit in my previous stream. The day Cody Rhodes gets a full-time person for a Mania build will be the best Mania build ever. Cody is over here working with part-timers every year, and it's such a shame. On top of that, it's like Cena, I hate to say it, Cena dropped the ball. Cena dropped the ball on being a heel. I appreciate how they've allowed Cena to kind of just have a therapy session, get his grievances out with the fans, talk to the fans. All of that was cute. And I'll say, the promo between Cody and Cena, the head-to-head, was legendary. That promo saved this feud. But damn, I wish we had more to it. That promo, as great as it was, we should have got more. The not changing the gear, not changing the damn music. To me, Cena made it make sense in storyline. You don't get that. You don't get what you want. But I feel like taking a step back, that's just him being lazy too. Him not having the time to invest into a new Titantron, a new song, a new wardrobe. We got to give Rock that. Every time The Rock comes back, he got something new. New entrance, new music, new graphics in his Titantron, slightly tweaked gear, a new gimmick. Don't be halfway in, halfway out. And now I'm seeing Cena gonna be more showing after Mania. No, we needed you before Mania, Cena. And I love John Cena. Y'all know I do. But he should not win the belt whatsoever. He don't deserve the belt right now. You didn't show up enough, dude. It'll be a tragedy if Cody loses, in my opinion. And I will be dropping full match predictions on the channel Thursday and Friday. So make sure y'all tap in. I'll be dropping full match predictions on Thursday and Friday for the whole card. Who should win? Why I think they should win. What happens if they lose? And discussing the pros and cons of both situations. But it's just so much on this card, y'all. It didn't deliver. Logan Paul, AJ Styles, I look forward to. That's going to be a fun match. Wasn't the greatest build, but hey, that's okay. That's going to be fun, though. LA Knight, Jacob Fatu, it's going to be a great match. Not too much build, but at least the match going to deliver. It's so much more, though. Chat, what y'all talking about, man? What's going on, chat? How are y'all doing? My beautiful chat says, it ain't Tiffy time, y'all. The clock is broken. Devin, no. I agree, man. Tiffy time is cooked for now. And that's totally fine. She got a lot to grow. She got a lot of growing to do. And speaking of Tiffany Stratton, y'all, if Mariah May gets signed to WWE, it's GG's to Tiffany Stratton. Mariah May is what Tiffany Stratton is supposed to be. But she already got it. I'm telling y'all, man, Mariah May, she coming for it. She coming for it, bro. So y'all be ready for that. Devon Deadly says Mickie James, a first ballot Hall of Famer, she accomplished so much in her career, more than worthy than Michelle, low-key. No disrespect to her, she got in because she's married to Undertaker. Michelle McCool is not making no impact on TV like that, bro. Mickie James was a hooper. The fact that Mickie James got replaced on what's that show? Legends LFG, Legends versus New Generation, or whatever that show they got on A&E. How you gonna replace Mickie James with Michelle McCool? That's crazy to me, y'all. And that to me really shows what this is about. It's about politics. Like, Undertaker is really throwing his weight around quite a lot. And, you know, it's good he looking out for his wife, bro, but nah. That ain't it, bro. Too many politics is going on in WWE, bro. I don't like it, man. Let the people that deserve it get their shots, and the people that don't, you don't. You got to step your game up, man. It is what it is, though. Chat, what we saying, man? How do y'all enjoying the show? If you're in the building, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the bell on. Be ready to tap in, y'all. We got a lot more content coming this week. We will be going live after both nights of WrestleMania. Saturday night, we're going live immediately. Sunday night, we're going live immediately. We'll be going live Raw after Mania. We will be going live SmackDown after Mania too. So y'all be on the lookout for that, okay? So y'all tap in with me. Your boy gonna be live. So y'all come through. Be on the lookout. We going live immediately after the show's end. Talking about everything. Videos dropping a lot. It's gonna be something crazy, y'all. Let me go see what the chat talking about. Let's see. Smooth Realism says, man, Tiffany ain't ish. Soul bodies her in every single way. More athletic, smoother, better talker, and has an actual gimmick. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Soul Smooth. Soul Ruka. That's a nice ass name. Soul is nice. It's what I'm saying though. It's people like Tiffany Stratton. Let me say, Tiffany Stratton is talented. She got a good look. And she got potential. But she got pushed too soon. She shouldn't be in this spot. Tiffany Stratton, another one that got exposed during Mania season. Just like Jay. She shouldn't be in this spot. You got people like Soul Ruka, better than her. You saw it in the match on Friday. Roxanne, better than Tiffany, easily. But yet, Roxanne is on the damn pre-show of Stand and Deliver. What are we doing here? How does Roxanne have the longest time in a Royal Rumble ever? Gets eliminated by Charlotte at the end. How does Roxanne have a great Elimination Chamber showing? Beefing with Bayley now. Yet now is on Stand and Deliver pre-show? What are we doing here? What are we doing here, Triple H? What are you doing, bro? I don't get that. And then he says, Smooth Realism, Mariah might be making a mistake. I don't trust Nostradamus. Hey, man, I'm not going to lie to you. I understand where you're coming from. It's hard to trust Triple H right now. And that's another thing I will say about Mariah May. If she signs here, where's she going to fit in? Ideally, she should be in the Tiffany Stratton spot. SmackDown, Young Star. She should be in that spot. But will Triple H sacrifice his Barbie? Will he sacrifice Tiffany Stratton for Mariah? And I'm telling you what, Mariah for damn sure shouldn't be on NXT. She should be on the main card. It's a lot of the women on NXT that are better than a lot of women on the main roster. Devon Deadly says Jakara Jackson, Lash Ranger got potential. Loki does. That's another two. Our sisters. Them two. Kalani. You got Jada getting better. You got girls up in the Evolve. Callie Armstrong. It's 3 more sisters I'm thinking of. The one that's real prissy, her, former gymnasts, the light-skinned sister. Aria Bennett, I believe her name, another gymnast. It's so many women that's talented up in here. So a lot of this women talent that ain't good, the goddamn Shayna Baszlers, they gotta get the F, bro. Yes, and Smooth Rhythm says AEW is some dookie, but Mariah, Harley, Cameron, and Tony is better than most of the WWE women. Yeah, Tony Storm, boy, Tony Storm probably the best woman in wrestling, period. That Mariah feud, my gosh, bro. So that's one thing Mariah got to consider. Where she fit in. Would you rather be a top dog at AEW, or would you rather be dealing with Triple Nose over here? Because Triple Nose has not shown he could book any good woman's feud. And the only reason Jay and Naomi is good because they have such a great relationship. Them sisters are doing the carrying. He ain't booking worth a damn. They're so great. They're putting so much work in. He don't even got to do nothing for that feud. It's automated. So Mariah got to be careful. To be fair, Mariah just got to be on her P's and Q's, y'all. You don't want to come over here and take a hit to your career just because it's WWE. Hell, because think of it like this. Look at a person like Steph Curry. Steph Curry, in my opinion, she better than Rhea Ripley. I'm just saying. She better than a lot of women on the main roster. And of course, they gave her the option to be main roster or NXT. She chose NXT, which is fair. But when she get to the main card, where does she slide in at? You got Triple H horny for Rhea. You got Triple H horny for Tiffany. You know he loves Io and Bianca. You know he got Jade coming up. Where do these women slide in? He gonna have to elevate the mid-card title scene. And that's what pisses me off too, back to our point. Why isn't the mid-card women's titles getting elevated? Because when Steph Curry comes on the main roster, when Julia come on the main roster, that mid-card scene gonna have to be popping. And hell, and soon the top cards gonna have to be popping. So it's so much to say, y'all. Devon Daly speaking. Shayna Baszler, her wrestling in street clothes shows how far she's peaked. Respectfully, she just needs to call it a career. Shayna is horrible, bro. No pop, mid in the ring. Y'all see my videos about her and Jade getting into it backstage. She jealous of Jade. Her whole gimmick is a freaking poor man Ronda Rousey. Go do MMA, Shayna. Nobody wants to see you. You're just an old butch hating on people, bro. Move around. And she really holding back Zoe Stark, because Zoe Stark don't look too bad. And Zoe Stark is actually pretty nice in the ring, truthfully. Be real with y'all. Zoe Stark need to get away from Shayna Baszler. And Triple H can't make Miss Parker a star. We know the rumors are true. Yeah. If Jada, I went to LSU with Jada. So, I F with Jada. Jada for sure is gonna be a legend if they do it right. If they do it right. She got that charisma. She got the riz, man. She got the look. Her moveset is individualized. I don't even care if you're great in the ring. Have an individualized moveset, have a unique finisher. That's it. And obviously had a character in the mic work. Rodzilla Jones, what's good, my boy? How you doing, bro? How you doing, Rod? Hope you doing well, great brother. Thanks for stopping in, man. Yeah, y'all. Man, y'all, but I would stay on here and talk longer, y'all. I got a lot more to say, but I'm gonna have to drop that in videos, and y'all be on the lookout for that. Thank y'all for chopping it up with me. Chat, before we get up out of here, do y'all like the Wednesday live stream? I could start. I think I will. I've been considering this. I could keep going live Saturday nights like I've been doing. So that way we do like weekly recaps, and we can go live immediately after all PLEs, just naturally. Two, I'm trying to figure out a time to do a midweek show for WWE. So that could either be maybe Tuesday night or something like that. I don't think I'll ever probably go live after Mondays or Fridays, but maybe a Tuesday show, maybe a Wednesday show to discuss Raw and maybe NXT. Then so we can do our Saturday show to discuss SmackDown and just the whole week as a whole, or any PLEs that occur. So let me know if y'all like that. And also too, once football season get here, y'all, heads up, when football season gets here, you will start seeing more NFL content on the channel. I'm still cover WWE, still cover WWE hardcore, but just don't be alarmed if you see NFL content. I may start doing a Wednesday night show for NFL content. That's what I'm thinking. I might do Tuesday for WWE, Tuesday, Saturday for WWE, maybe Wednesday for football, or I might flip them. I see the chat saying Wednesday sound good. Wednesday show. Wednesday might be good because I know it's no WWE talk on Wednesdays besides AEW happening. AEW weekly show is a hard listen, or a hard watch. I actually like AEW, but I like their matches. I like their PLEs, but the shows can be rough. So if y'all like a Wednesday show, we could stick with Wednesday. I'm gonna start going live earlier too. I know it's late right now. I'm trying to hit around 7:30, 8 o'clock show start time, 7 o'clock maybe even, so we can stay on longer if need be. But yeah, y'all, that's that. So just be on the lookout for the new schedule when we're gonna be doing live. I'll keep putting out videos, shorts. Appreciate all love and support, y'all. If you're in the building, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, y'all. We got a lot more great content coming up. Again, we will be going live after Mania both nights, so y'all be here Saturday, Sunday, and I'll be having guests too. Got some homeboys coming through, I believe. We're gonna be talking about everything on Mania, and be on the lookout for them videos tomorrow and Friday, y'all. But until then, thank you, Rodzilla. Thank you for Smooth Realism. Thank you, Devon Deadly. Thank you, Devin O. Thank you, Shasha. Thank you, Beast Mode. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in. Thank you, Polaris Max. Thank y'all for coming through, spending time with me. Thank you for the whole chat. Thank you for everybody for stopping in, man. I just wanted to get on here, chop it up with y'all. Thank y'all for love and support. Yeah, and Rodzilla, the draft is next week, bro. It's so much happening. I'm gonna be doing a little draft coverage. I might do a live about the NFL draft, so don't be alarmed if you see some NFL content. You know what I'm saying? Don't be alarmed, y'all. This is a WWE mainly channel, but we will be talking about football because football is the first love. So we're gonna be doing both of them. But hey, just rock with your boy. If you see something that you may not necessarily be into, watch it for 2-3 minutes. Give me a like. Keep it pushing, bro. But I appreciate y'all again. All the love and support. Until next time, we got a lot of stuff coming up. I say salute. Y'all have a good night. Peace.